Sense of humor is an interesting thing, right? We're all different. It's subjective. What makes me laugh maybe won't make you laugh. Or something you think is just absolutely not funny may make me laugh for minutes on end. It's just different. Yet there are those times where we all kind of come together and just proclaim this is actually funny. But even in those moments, there are some who won't find that humorous. It's kind of what makes comedies even trickier than dramas. You know, with dramas, we can all pretty much agree, oh, that moved me, or I had emotion about that. But for some reason, humor, it's different. So I go into a movie like The Hangover 2 knowing that we're all going to be different when we see movies like this. And I come away from it with my own opinions that may be different than yours. The Hangover 2 is basically The Hangover 1, Part 2. That's it. It's the same movie. I mean, same plot, same idea, same guys, just different, shocking, over-the-top scenarios that try to make you laugh. That's what happens. The answer for me as to the question of did it work to make me laugh is no. I didn't find it humorous or funny. Very little. There were maybe a line here and a line there that I went, that was clever, or that surprised me in a way that made me laugh, but very little throughout the whole thing. Humor is tricky because with all humor, or almost all humor, there is an element of surprise to it. That's kind of what takes us off guard or, you know, shocks us a little bit. And so with gross out humor, that's the whole thing, is how far can we take it? How far can we cross the line? How can we shock the audience? But there's something about humor for me that also has to be intellectual. There has to be something clever happening, something to tweak my brain in a little bit so that it's not just show me something shocking and I'm going to laugh. That just doesn't work for me necessarily. So there has to be something a little intelligent to it. Not to say I don't enjoy a good pratfall, you know, or enjoy Dick Van Dyke on the Dick Van Dyke Show tripping over the ottoman. That's funny because I identify with the character. So the mind activation part is an identity part in why I find it funny. I find it funny because I've been there. I've tripped, and we all look silly when we trip and fall. But with Hangover 2, it's just, to me, seems like a lot of gross out, over the top type of humor, which was the same in Hangover 1, which begs the question, don't know if I used that phrase right, I never do, so I probably didn't. Did I enjoy Hangover 1 and find that funny? A little funnier than Hangover 2, but no, not really, not much. It's just not my style. Having said that, I found Bridesmaids funny, which is kind of the female version of Hangover, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe a lot of it has to do with the time you watch it or the mood you're in, and those things play a factor. For me, the Hangover movies just haven't done it for me, and this one is no different.